The identity of the giant artificial mound discovered in Europe 7,500 years ago, Carnac, France. The Saint-Michel tumulus. The Saint-Michel mound has a shape similar to an artificial hill, with a volume of over 30,000 meters, length 125 meters, width 60 meters, height 10 meters. It is located on high ground, offering an unobstructed view from the top. The name Saint-Michel was given in the Middle Ages in honor of the Archangel Michael. The monument studied by J. Milne, located south of the tomb, was created during the same period. The current chapel is the most recently restored among the continuous places of worship that have been maintained over a long period, restored in 1927. The tomb belongs to the Carnac tomb group, a small group of monuments associated with the more general large tomb complex. The first excavation of the Saint-Michel tomb was conducted by Gallet and Lefebvre from 1862 to 1864. They began tunneling galleries from the west and dug a vertical shaft from the top. One of the shafts reached a burial chamber filled with beautiful artifacts in the center of the monument. The next excavation was led by Leroux from 1900 to 1907. This excavation confirmed that several burial chambers surrounded the main tomb and led to a corridor room near the eastern end. This space was opened for tourist visits, but it had to be closed a few years ago for safety reasons. The general internal structure is as follows. Several burial chambers appear to be located in a long and narrow central rock formation. A thick layer of mud, more accurately, grey silt collected from the nearby wetland covers the entire structure, including the eastern dolmen. The central burial chamber is a typical underground tomb of the Carnac necropolis, featuring rough stone walls and a roof made of a single cover stone. It is placed above ground, measuring 2.4 meters by 1.4 meters, with an internal height of 0.9 meters. The discovered artifacts include 11 large polished stone axe blades ranging from 19 to 37 centimeters in length, and a small 97mm axe blade made of greenstone, 25 small axes, 97 disc-shaped beads, 10 pear-shaped pendants, and about 40 disc-shaped bone beads. Human and animal bone artifacts were placed in different burial chambers, and pottery fragments from the Middle Neolithic period were discovered at the eastern dolmen. The dating of the monument and the construction dates of the central burial chamber and the outer dolmen have been the subject of various speculations. Ancient samples were subjected to radiocarbon dating, but the results varied too much to be meaningful. Recent excavations, Locmaria-Care, Erdeven, indicate that this large burial mound was constructed in several stages, but was built relatively quickly around the mid-5th millennium BC. The relationship between the sealed burial chamber and the passage tomb may be functional and could have been constructed at different times. Reference archaeology.culture.gov.fr. Megalith sans Saint-Michel tumulus. n.wikipedia.org wiki Saint-Michel tumulus.